So in this video, I just want to show you how to use PowerPoint to make your own course picture if you want to customize it and add information versus maybe a picture that you would find online. So this is a PowerPoint template I've made. Basically, I've resized the slide so that it fits within the web course dashboard. And that anything you would place within that part, you would see from the web course dashboard. Now, one thing you'll see is there's different varying shades of gray or black here. And the reason I did those varying shades is because depending on where you see the course picture, it's going to be a different size. I believe they called it mobile responsive. So, depending on what device I'm using, this may be different. Most of our students are going to be on a computer using a web browser, or even just as teachers, we're typically going to be on the computer using a web browser. If we were in a different scenario, there are ones like if you have students who would use an iPad, it would look a little different there. But overall, we're going to focus on the web version, which the web version would basically be similar no matter if you're using Chrome, Edge, IE still out there, but I do not suggest using it because it is a security risk to use IE at this point. But let's get started on this part and looking at the different features. Now, the white part, so basically your background, your full slide size, that is what you would see from the web course dashboard. Most of our elementary students, unless you've changed that or they've gone in and changed it, they default to this course dashboard view. So instead of seeing recent activity, they start here. And so if I look at this video picture, I can see the size, my text fits nicely there. Now, if I look at some of them I've made in the past, when they had the old course drop-down menus, they don't fit anymore. So you might notice if you've made pictures in the past or added them in the past, they don't fit quite the same. Now on this PowerPoint, the other web one that we have is this medium gray, which is basically this box right here. And that's the web course dropdown. So you'll notice already that it is a thinner dropdown. So if I go looking for the same video one, so I go to courses, there's that video tile. So you can see the blue border that was on the top and the bottom doesn't appear here because it's not as tall. The height is not as tall. So if I were going to work on this in PowerPoint, I'd probably go ahead and I'm just going to get rid of the text for now. I do not need these darker shades, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of them. They're just so you are aware of what sizes are on what things. So basically I'm working with the white is the course dashboard, the taller image, and the dark gray right now would be if I were looking at the drop-down menu. So I'm going to go ahead and change the background here. I'm going to change this shape as well. Now I might insert text. And you could resize this font. You could do, instead of doing like a text box, you could do word art if you wanted. It's really up to you. Whatever you can put on a PowerPoint slide is something that you could use. I'm going to go ahead and insert a picture here. I'm just going to use a random one that I have. So you could insert pictures. You could use the find pictures online and insert it as well. But basically at this point, if I had this all done, I would go ahead and save this. I'm going to go File, Save As. And for today, I'm going to save it to my desktop. It's just going to be a temporary file for myself. I'm going to call it PowerPoint Pick. The one thing I am going to do though is instead of saving it as a PowerPoint presentation, I'm going to save it as a image file, and I'm going to choose JPEG for today. You could also do PNG, and you can also save GIFs. And you can actually save GIFs that move. So if you've ever seen a course picture that seems like it changes, that's what the person did. So I'm changing it to JPEG. I'm going to hit save. And after just a second or two, you'll see this pop up. And I usually forget about this step, but it's going to ask you which slides do you want to export as a picture. We just have one. I'm just going to say just this one slide. And now it is saved. So now if I went into Schoology, and I'm just going to use a course that I've been using just to build stuff out. But I'm going to go up here to edit picture, attach file. There's that PowerPoint pic right there. And open it up. So you can see the full image there. Now if I go to courses, here's that PowerPoint picture example right there. You can see it's just barely got the blue on it. Okay. If I go to my course dashboard, here is that same course picture. So you can see a lot more of the blue in that image. Thanks for watching this quick tutorial. I'm just showing you how you can make your own PowerPoint picture.